Using tear gas and water cannons, riot police battled with several thousand anti-government protesters as chaos returned to the streets of Hong Kong. Some protesters responded by throwing firebombs, vandalizing public transit stations and businesses they view as sympathetic to the Chinese government, and building barricades on the streets, setting them on fire. These scenes have become part of the new normal in this international financial hub, which has officially fallen into recession after enduring 5 months of sometimes violent unrest. Weekends in Hong Kong now marred by subway shutdowns, blocked roads, and the early closure of malls and stores in busy shopping districts that once helped keep the economy humming. The day began when demonstrators turned out at Victoria Park for what was billed as a campaign event for upcoming local council elections. Police have warned the rally is illegal, but protesters carried on with their fight for government accountability and greater democracy. They're angry at what they believe is Beijing's creeping influence over the semi-autonomous city. This woman says, to put it plainly, nobody wants to see violence. But she goes on to say that the Hong Kong government's reluctance to make further concessions has left protesters no choice but to come out and march. In open defiance of yet another ban, they wore masks, testing the government's recent emergency law that forbids people from covering their face at public gatherings. As for China, the central government denies meddling with the city's freedoms and its legal system. The election scheduled for later this month is a key test of the protest movement's efforts to turn widespread public anger with the government into electoral gains. That effort, though, suffered a serious blow this past week when prominent pro-democracy activist Joshua Wong was barred from running in the race. He said that it's proof that China is trying to manipulate the elections, and that's why he called for Saturday's protests.